Hello, kind minders. It's Mary T. on the Ocelot Trail in Salva Verde. And I came across in this it's not too tall. Lots of steps, roots, so I gotta be very careful. Came across this. Nature makes knots too. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Taking time to notice and appreciate. Well, there's a root behind me and it goes all the way up to this palm tree. This knot is fascinating me. Twisting. And then this is the rest of it. All the way down with more twists and turns to the ground. Let's take a moment and think about what knots are tangling up in our lives. Oh, that's a nice shot. So what in our lives has got us twisted? And there doesn't seem to be much that has caused this tree to twist at this point above the path. And then it continues all the way up there into that palm tree. Oh, and it looks like it separates. And then it looks like ruffles. Way up here. Let me see if I can get that for us. Here we are, the ruffles. I guess I'm going to need to find out what kind of tree this is. But I keep coming back to this knot. What is it in our own lives that keeps us tangled, knotted, twisted? Can we soften, soothe, allow? I like that shadow, that tree. All right, let's keep going. I've seen these seed pods still intact behind me on the trail. This one clearly has opened up. Can't find its mate on the other side of it. Dispersing the seeds. But I was noticing a very interesting design on the inside. It always gets me thinking, what is within us? Ready, or soon to be ready, to come forward, come forth. Come to the front of our minds, our hearts, our souls, our spirits, and then we release. Finding out what it is that we have to share with ourselves, with the world. Smooth and dark on the outside. I'll just see if we can see that a little closer. And then bent to burst open and free the seeds. I don't know what tree this is. I guess I can find that out as well. But taking time to notice always and contemplate. What does any part of nature have to bring to our minds? Contemplate and recognize. Alright, so we're pretty much at the top of the Ocelot Trail. And yes, as you can see, it's been lots of roots over which I've been stepping very carefully, because I do not wish to tumble. No visits to doctors or emergency rooms, thank you very much. And behind us, you can see at the top of the hill is pasture land, which the biologists have said they recognize the value of leaving some patches of trees and woods so that the animals can take advantage of the availability of seeds and nesting, as well as flying and crawling pathways. And you can hear some of the birds. Of course, now it's gone shy. But the sunlight through the green is always a joy to witness and experience. Let's take a look at that. Okay, remember that nice twisty plant? It's called a monkey ladder. And it is a vine, flattened stem, successive undulations, which we saw, 20 centimeters in diameter, germinates on the floor and then climbs the branches and trunks of nearby trees. Some of the bark can be used as against vermin, venereal diseases even, as well as aphrodisiac. Well, that's it. We figured out, oh, look at how this one twists and turns. Sorry, I just had to get rid of a creature. Oh, wow, this one even twists even further. Oh, look at that. And then it splits, going to two different treetops. Wow. And it keeps going. Right, again, you know me and trees. This one is massive. Has to be 20 feet diagonal at the base. Well, I guess that would be the diameter, right? Yes. And it goes all the way up to that one little spot there in the opening. Way up there. It's massive. All the other trees around it are much, much smaller. So it must be the parent tree. I haven't seen any birds, but I've heard lots of creatures. We're going downhill now. More of the monkey ladder. Look at. Wow. It continues on way up there. How many different vines? But that's almost a piece of art there. What am I saying? Almost. The creator knows how to make art. It doesn't need my appreciation. Well, definitely appreciation, but not my judgment. But that's art to me. For sure. And it's a vine. I haven't seen one green piece on it. But you can see where it's splitting. Oh, even more tangled up there. See if I can get out of the sun there. This is definitely a great number of vines coming together. It's almost a roadmap, right? Progress is not in a straight line. There always twists and turns and forward progress, sideways progress, maybe a step back, and then we make it a cha-cha. I love coming across something I've never seen before. Definitely a lot of that here in Costa Rica, being I've never been here before. But this seemingly palm coming up with, what is that? Maybe a little bit more yellow-orange at the top, darker burnt umber at the base. But look at the color. If I'm wiggling, it's because I'm stamping my feet. Creatures who want me. Sorry about that. I must keep moving. Downhill. Came across this very beautiful, very delicate fern. And then made me think, of course, within ourselves, what is delicate that we protect, as this fern has chosen this root, this wall. And what else is delicate and within us that has been reaching beyond, behind which we are sheltering. Recognizing within us, what can we share? What can we show? What can we honor in ourselves while still taking care to protect our precious selves, but knowing that there are so many people in our lives, this world, who could definitely benefit from what we have to offer. You know us, stopping for hearts wherever we see them. This log has been here for probably quite a few years, offering nutrients. And as you can see, this vine, it's probably not a philodendron, but similar idea, has reached up and around. And I had to stop because there's a heart. Must stop for hearts always. Again, going uphill. Oh, remember that beautiful palm we found that was orangish? It's called a Rasta palm. And they can grow very, very tall, so that must be a new palm. But had to stop and admire the orange. You can hear the creatures. I've heard the monkeys, but I haven't seen them yet. We're keeping our eyes out. Oh, look here. At the berries on this tree. Ah, there's the monkey. Hoping to see one before I leave. We're coming to the end of the Ocelot Trail. And the entire time I've been grateful for all of the roots that are in the path to provide me with steadier footing. So grateful for all these trees. We're getting close to the end, and I noticed that there's this very, very large tree. Very large tree. It's called the Pelne del Nico tree. 30 meters tall, trunk up to, oh my gosh, what is that? More than 5 foot in diameter. Rusty and hairy. Oh. Looks like it might be cloudy. Might explain why this part of the forest looks a little darker. Definitely appreciating the roots that are laying out across the path to give us some support. And then that gives us a nice opportunity to think about those. Oh, spiderweb. Who in our lives are holding out hands, helping us along the way, providing us with some place to put our feet much more steady. And taking time to be grateful for them and to remember them in our loving kindness metta. They may be people we know very well, close to us. It could be someone that we have met who did us a kindness, not knowing who they were or who we were. And of course, I call them angels in my life. So I'm grateful to these angel trees for their roots to give me a steadier footing on the way. And grateful for you, my angels, and Kind Mind Academy. Again, greetings from Costa Rica. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for being in my world. Okay, there's always a coda. Unfurling and uncurling seems to be theme today. Right next to the road. As you can see with this, these leaves are just coming unfurled. All in due time, right? So taking a moment to contemplate, where am I ready to unfurl? Alright, the monkeys are in this bit of the forest, so we might be able to hear them as we walk along. You can see how dense the forest is. Spying them will be, we come out to the roadway. See if we can spy. Turn around. It's in that big tree. I don't even see the leaves moving. Wait. Take out the binoculars. Of course, being this neck up position is not good for me, but I'll look for, it was a yellow-throated toucan. All right, 2.5 miles? It was definitely more up and down. Oh, must see these red cities. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And no leaves are the same. So, until the next adventure, peace, my friends. Good to be with you.